each training day has its own, like we do mixed martial arts. So each training day kind of contributes to that mixed martial arts. So we have students come to all those days. If you're missing a day, you're missing a huge part of the program. So the foundational day, the A day, that's kind of the basic martial art movements, very across the board for all martial arts. If you go to a different martial art, you're going to see those foundational skills, kicking, punching, stances, basic blocks, different things like that. The sparring day, we put on the equipment, the gloves and shin pads and feet gear, and we put on some chest protectors so you don't get hurt, and you battle it out with a partner. That's really hands-on, and you do those skills, you practice. It's not a big free-for-all fight, but you're practicing those skills, and then eventually, you start, testing your skills and seeing how it works. And that class is so important because it really gives people that confidence and that self-esteem. You can talk about self-defense all day, and you can talk about, you can practice punching and kicking all day. You can set up a heavy bag here in your house and go at it for the next 10 years until you do it against another person. You don't know self-defense. So it's a really big confidence boost. It's a little scary, you're fighting against somebody else, but when people kind of get their skills and get their confidence and it starts coming together, you just see them rise up, and you just see like that internal, that mental, emotional power start coming out. So it's really powerful.
Right.
The forms day, it's kind of like dance, dance, you choreograph all the dance techniques and then you perform your dance. Forms and kata and patterns, that's like martial, it's not dancing, but it's martial art techniques, your kicks and punches, your blocks, all your techniques, your movements into that form. So it's a big skill builder. It's really important for training. You think about, everybody knows how to walk. It's like, well, do you know how to walk and then punch somebody and then kick and then land in a stance and move? Like there's a lot of different movements going on. And so it really challenges your balance and your focus and, just your overall athleticism. So it's another powerful day, I guess. The next training day we have is the self-defense day. So that's, we practice actual street level self-defense. We practice a system that actually the police use, the military uses. It's very practical. It's simple, but it's effective. So we try not to dress it up too much or make it too fancy. It's just very foundational, and you can use it on the streets and no problem. So the next training day we have it's called a Freestyle day. We do a lot of gymnastics and agility on those days. We break boards on those days. It's a lot of fun. And then the final day we have is a grappling day. We do more of the judo and jiu-jitsu, more of the takedowns and on the ground self-defense. You're actually wrestling. You're putting your hands on with somebody. So it's, again, that hands-on with not just kids, but adults too. It's when you're connected to another person, when you're practicing with another person, there's a lot of humanity there. There's a lot of, you care for the other person. You treat the other person with respect. I think it comes back to, like I said, martial artists are very peaceful people. I know, like, if this person goes hard on me in class and, if I'm not paying attention or if I'm not doing my best, I'm going to get hurt. And so, like, there's a real awareness and real centeredness. You have to be here right now with this other person. So there's a lot of connection there that you build camaraderie with your partner. But then it also takes it out into the street. So that, okay, if I perform these skills or if I use these skills in self-defense against another person, they will get hurt. It's really violence. It could be very violent, and so I think it really humbles people. And so I think you had mentioned before about people that come in that are kind of chauvinistic, or they're kind of just puffing their chest out and I'm a tough guy, or all this stuff. And we do get those people from time to time. We've definitely built a family atmosphere as a positive atmosphere where I think that's kind of gotten out there in the community and people know that.